phone calls are out, chatting, snapping, swiping, and shopping are in. This is the era of the smartphone, and increasingly smart homes, smart devices, and smart bots. That's why your trusty cell phone is now your one-stop shop for everything that's important in your life. Growth in mobile spending is the highest of all digital media, and it's up almost 50% from last year. Whether you're buying mobile media programmatically or creating personalized content for mobile audiences, or even tapping into location, social media, or other mobile data to inform your marketing strategies, on this episode of Unboxed, we'll catch up with some of Dentsu Aegis Network's leading experts to discuss how we are seizing the unique opportunities that mobile provides.
The last 5 years, mobile has really exploded in a way. If you look at the smartphone penetration globally, it has more than tripled. And it's always accessible. It's 24/7 with us.
Mobile has shifted over the past 5 years from being a convenience for some to a dependency for most.
Companies and brands are now thinking about how do we use the things that are only on mobile and only accessible through mobile, whether that's the GPS, whether that's gyroscope, sensors, or your camera, and create an experience that aren't cut down versions of the desktop web, but are rather things that are only available and only accessible through mobile.
I think whenever we come together as agencies, we create way better results and much better campaigns. I think it's just on all of our shoulders to actually make that happen.
I've worked with Amplify, Fetch, Visium, Posterscope on keeping each other accountable on what's happening in the landscape, keeping each other informed on the latest trends, and I think it's so important for us to share these learnings as one network and one team.
Our goal is around creating value for our Dentsu Aegis Network agency partners. We've created the mobile stack, which is a way of thinking about how you plan, buy, and effectively measure mobile media, but not just media, also the experiences around mobile.
Some of the biggest benefits of having mobile to reach consumers is, number one, it's with them at every point of the day. I mean, it's really rare that we are leaving our phones at home, are more than an arm's length away or out of sight. Two, the data that comes with it is just so powerful.
Recently we did a geofencing campaign that supported out of home. I think when you cross over between mobile and out of home and you use that location space and that geo audience approach, that's where you can actually become way more targeted with media that is more of a broadcast, especially out of home is a broadcast medium.
When you integrate mobile into an initiative, you really have to think about the overall experience. Really, you have to rethink creative for mobile.
Every 2 seconds, our mobile phones update and tell Google, Facebook, everyone where we are at any given time. When you walk into a store, there's going to be beacons, Wi-Fi sniffers picking up where you are. All that data actually tells more or less everything about who we are.
Fetch has very early on built a data warehouse. We collect all the information from the campaigns of our clients, go in and look at the data and make sense of it to analyze it in order to optimize the campaigns.
Programmatic buying has a huge role. Through programmatic, you have access to unprecedented amount of data, and in the mobile space, you'll be able to optimize your mobile plans as well as understand what creative works best and really tap into the power of data.
As mobile has become more dominant and more ubiquitous, more of our clients are asking, what do we do on mobile? And we have to root things in real behavior, right? A lot of the contests that brands do, a lot of the promotions that brands do, a lot of the messaging that brands do has a lot of friction on mobile, right? You're asking people to do things. And I think the more that you're asking a consumer to do something that's outside of his or her normal routine of how they use mobile, the harder it's going to be for that brand to gain any traction.
With so many platforms, so many different devices, it's really important for our clients to understand what it means for their brand from a business perspective, but also from a media perspective.
The development of AI, artificial intelligence, and some of these natural or machine learning approaches, I think that's going to move into our space as well to make our advertising optimize itself to the audience that's in front of it. That's where we definitely are going.
To be honest, I don't think mobile will be a thing in 15, 20 years out. Our devices, as we know it right now, will completely be gone, I believe. So regardless if it's a mobile device or it's a wearable or it's a contact or an embeddable into our skin or a microchip that we have in our bodies, that's going to really communicate with everything around us to pretty much enhance our reality.